Agenda of January 1966 coup plotters had nothing to do with Igbo people. Author and cultural critic Dr. M.O.N. has revealed that the agenda of the January 1966 military coup that truncated Nigeria's post-independence government had nothing of benefit for the Igbo people. The professor, affectionately called MOE, made the remarks during the exclusive interview with Rudolph Okonkwo on 90 Minutes Africa to mark the 2025 Biafra Remembrance Month. The January 1966 military coup is believed to have started a chain of events resulting in the Nigeria Civil War of 1967 to 1970. More argued that the agenda of the trio of Majors Kaduna Nzeogo, Adewale Ademoyiga, and Emmanuel Ifeajuna, who masterminded the military posts, had nothing of benefit to the Igbo people who bear the brunt of the consequences of that action. Okay? The planners of the coup, Ezeogo, Ademoyiga, and Ifeajuna, had different motives for executing it. Dr. Ene said, while Ifeajuna would talk about releasing Awolowo and making him prime minister, the others have different issues. Ezeogo does not care about Awolowo or politicians in general. He was socio-culturally an Hausa man. He believes that the Hausa people are being oppressed and something has to be done about it. For an Ezeogo. Now, wow. So they all had different agendas and not had anything to do with the Igbo people because the Igbo people had nothing to gain. Speaking further, Dr. Ene revealed how Major Ezeogo and his conspirators planned to eliminate Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu in the coup by an act of providence. He was away from his political residence in Kano when the soldiers came. Ojukwu could not stay in his official residence because it was noisy for his wife, who was nursing a baby, more experienced, so his friend Adobayero invited him to come stay in his house. He said it was during this period that the soldiers came to the house but met no one there. That was how Ojukwu survived and eventually called the coup in northern Nigeria. Without him, Ezeogo would have been unstoppable, he said. Also speaking at the resurgence of agitation for Biafra by youth in the southeast, Mo called on President Tinubu to give room for dialogue by releasing Nnamdi Kanu, Abi, from detention. He said it makes no sense to keep the IPOB leader in detention because the Biafra agitation cannot be killed in that way. Biafra is a spirit, declared the author of The Culture of Kolanut. The spirit is moving these guys, the spirit is moving these guys, and it will move more dangerous people. It doesn't make any sense keeping the Igbo people in this kind of situation, telling them you can do whatever you want and they can't do anything about it. He also called on the Nigerian government to stop trying to extradite Simon Ekpa to the country for trial. I really just think they should also leave Simon Ekpa there. I'm sure he's going to be adequately punished if he has done anything wrong in Finland. It is well. Kenny Enoke says, stories for the gods. Why were the political leaders of the North, West and Midwest killed, but no political leader in the Southeast was killed? I don't understand that your question. No. Somebody said, you don't get sense, that's why you lack knowledge of what happened in 1966. Okay. It says they will come out to lie and attack you, just wait. Igbos are cunning and they will chameleon. Now, the way people use each other like this. Abdul Bashir says for many decades now they have been sending people to come and tell us it is not an Igbo coup. As if an Igbo man didn't take power. Which power did he take? Wow. Tranquility says we know it was Awolowo coup, but Yorubas use their Lagos Ibadan gutter media to target Igbo coup. Now wow. Obayemi Omoyajowo says story for the gods. Let them tell us one politician in Southeast during that coup. So Belumi says two deceivers the development. Wahala. Wahala be like bicycle. Asale My says yes, but the coup plotters were mainly Igbos, filled with bigotry and hate, which would later be a catastrophe to the Igbos. C0UP. Iwasami says, can anyone tell me the difference between Igbos and Fulanis? I don't understand. Are they the same? Why are you using one stupid laughing emoji? Are they the same? They are not the same now. Oh, wow. Umoki Ocha says IBB settles the issue in roundtable of those lead the war and none opposes IB. Okay? IBB settles the issue in a roundtable of those lead the war, or of those who led the war, and none of them opposed IBB. Okay. Kingsley Ude says, Author Nebu, an Igbo man who was in charge of the armory, was killed during the coup, simply because he resisted the coup plotters from looting the armory. When the coup finally failed, Ironsi was selected to be the head of state because he was the most senior military officer as at then. Okay, Igbo sabi history very well. Falaye says, but most of the plotters were Igbo people. According to history. Blue Sugar says, obviously, which army did they belong to before the coup? Did the Igbo raise their own army and try to take over? No. Now just the DAF that tagged it Igbo coup. Okay now. Oladipo says the 1966 coup is Igbo coup. The battalion that went to the northern side led by Agun Ironsi. That is why northern armies came back for Agun Ironsi to retaliate what he did to Sultan. If not true, how many Igbo politicians are victims? Okay, that's what people are questioning. How many Igbo people were victims of this particular coup if it was not an Igbo coup? It is well. Ibrahim Sede says, the Igbos don't want the truth. If not, why selective killings than all those killed on that fateful day were from the north, west and mid? West, the only Igbo officer killed that day, Colonel Onegbe, was because he refused to give the coup plotters key to the armory. Machi Mereze says, Igbos have never stand against anybody. They always stand against us. That is why we always triumph. As they play our downfall, we keep proving them wrong. As they keep stealing our resources, we keep growing with our natural knowledge. They kill 100, multiplied. Igbos are the reason for one Nigeria. Separate Igbos and see how Nigeria feels. Okay, Carlo says, IBB has made clear of everything that we need to know. Dalinti says, the funny thing is that Awolowo was to be the benefactor of that coup. Yes, they turned around to tag it Igbo coup. Ezekiel says, the truth is coming out very late. So many lives have been wasted for the wrong information by Igbo haters. Though they are all paying heavily for their wickedness, and if you doubt it, ask General Yakubu Gowon. Lies is wickedness. It is indeed. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.